Hello! Welcome to more Neverwinter Nights. I hope you're all doing well. Fuck, what was I doing? So that is a different playthrough. I've decided to start an off-stream playthrough where I am playing as a gnome druid. Because, I don't know why, I felt like it. Anyway, we are about to plunge ourselves into the murky depths of the Neverwinter woods. But you know what? Before we do that, seems like I'm not freshly buffed, so why don't we rest up, get buffed up, or we will venture in. My gnome druid is not nearly as fighty. He mainly stays on the back line, firing a sling. Yes. I just want to have a look what I have. Battle Tide, Spell Resistance. Serious, couple of prayers. Couple of sound bursts, couple of silence, lesser restoration, cure moderate wounds. No fear, some shields of faith, a divine favor, and a light. Wounds. Alright. Save up. Before we do the mission, as always, let's head into the deep dark woods.
Here comes halfling death!
Oh no, we have to kill the dryad? I don't want to kill the dryad. Hopefully she'll surrender so I don't have to murder her.
Victory!
Oh, please, let me live. I give up. Oh, well. Sentient. This is the second time now something's tried to surrender to me and then died. And I think it's because my party simply do too much damage. Unable to reach target? I'll give you unable to reach target. Oh. Okay, so it was unable to reach target in time. Fair enough. Where's my map? There's my map. Certain. Well, I know what you're talking about. And with what's happened to her, you could almost argue that you can't really call her a dryad anymore. Else to call her? True. Call her Shirley. Here lies Kend, beloved of Henna, one with the spirit. I wonder what that. Start by searching. Eastern. Pigou. Hello, Pigou. Our boy becomes this. I wonder if the druids are gonna be pissed with me just killing like half the wildlife in their woods. No clue what your character's gonna do with the heart? Well, you could ask Emerald for advice. She know what she wants you to do with the heart. Burn it or some such? Yeah, exactly. He would want you to destroy it. The other party, they went through more or less the same story arc. And they used acid to destroy the heart, because they weren't sure fire would work.
Okay, dokie.
I wonder who lives here. Entrance to Nymph Home. Oh, I hope I can talk to her and don't have to kill her. They're trying. Hello? Knock knock. Home invasion.
Okay, dokie.
That is a big home. Like a full dungeon. Right, Tommy, do your thing.
It's done.
Go in. And here. There could do a couple. You know what? I wasn't planning on taking a break this early into the stream, but I kind of have to use the bathroom before I start exploring this whole area, so don't go anywhere because I will be right back. Alright, back. Now, let's explore this nymph's home. What's this? Slave.
I love this part! Ah. Ha.
He's enslaved a bunch of people.
Bring it on!
Who enslaved?
Bring it on!
Ranger slave. I see how this works. Sorry for the creaking of the chair. Busted. Nothing in here? That's rare. There's something to plunder. Just like a desk or something. Right here.
Bring it on!
Hey, kitty.
The earth shall swallow you!
Here's something.
Okay, dokie.
Smash bear. $16 gold? Oh my god, I have no money. Did just buy a whole bunch of upgrades, so that's why. What's in turn? System, not bad. That lasts pretty long. You know, I think I'm just gonna pop that on myself. Wait, I can't cast Owl's Wisdom as a cleric? It's, that's unusual, I think. I think I should be. It's a split door.
It's done.
Let's see what you've got!
Hey! Someone who managed to surrender before they died. Talk to him.
Hey there.
I don't know what's going on. Where am I? Where are my clothes? Why is there a cat on my keyboard? There we go. Who are you? I'm a ranger here in, is this the Neverwinter Wood? I don't recognize this place. Yes, this is the wood. Why did you just attack me? I don't remember attacking you. I don't even know who you are, or where this is. The last thing I remember is walking through the wood trying to figure out what went wrong with all the animals. I had avoided several bears and a few boars, but I was getting very tired. I stumbled into an open glade and I saw... I think it was a woman. A beautiful woman, yes, that's it. That's the last I remember. Next thing I know, you were attacking me, although you say I was the one who attacked. This is all very confusing. Let me ask you some questions about what you knew before you were captured. I'll try, although I can't promise anything. I hadn't learned very much. There are some druids missing. Do you know what happened to them? I haven't the slightest idea. Perhaps you should search this place, but be careful since they might attack you too, if they're like I was. What did you discover about what's happening to the animals in the wood? There's nothing much to tell. I couldn't speak to them or calm them. They're just extremely hostile. I never had the opportunity to find out more. Alright, you should get out of here now. Thank you. Good luck to you, madam. Nice loincloth.
Okay, dokie.
Alright, so we saved one person. And we only murdered like 10 people to get here. They will regret the day they ask me for help. Yeah, sure. What are those? Oh, a bunch of fairies. Oh. Really sorry for having to kill all these. Oh yeah, I forgot to update the question of the day. I was so busy writing the battle report for the 40k game last night. That's it? Oh no, I failed my reflex save. I can't move. Actually, there's something else I forgot to do. There's a program I need to have running. I need to start literally having a pre-stream checklist. This is going to be fairy dust. Do I have any fairy dust already? I have 2 units. Get 1 more.
Okay, dokie.
Getting to be there's so much stuff to remember every time I want to start a stream.
It's done.
Not that I'm complaining, it's all by choice. This is just going to be a +1 large shield. Yum. Be worth a few coins. Boost. Now, bear. That clown around town. Hello, Anderson. Santakin. TLDR story. Had to make a new account.
It's done.
Well, welcome back on your new account. You know what? I'm just gonna go into my bot. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Because you had some hours and some gold crowns on your old account. I want to transfer that over. Okay, so let's see. You had... it down. Here we go. Electrification is not always effective in the right way. Oh no. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but now you should have both the hours and the points you had saved up on your other account. So that's something at least. Shady. Here. Ah, another dominated slave, says Terrari.
Hello.
Oh dear, I see the nymph has bewitched another one. Wait, you don't have the look of one beguiled by her sorcery. No, I'm not. I have control of my own mind. Who are you? My name is Terrari. I am a druid of Neverwinter Wood Grove. Who are you, good madam? I am Thalandra Oakenhop, and Awil sent me to rescue you. Then I owe both Awil and you a debt of honor. I only wish I had gotten further on my mission to save the spirit of the wood. How far did you get? I didn't get very far. I thought that although the animals were not communicating, the nymphs might be a good source of information. They may be flighty, but I thought that they would have strong enough minds to resist the spirit's madness. I came to this house first, since I had, known this particular nymph in the past. She seemed very pleased to see me, eager even. I was hoping to get some information from her without, well, going into her house. You were suspicious already, weren't you? She did seem a bit more eager than normal to get me into her house. Somewhere in the back of my mind, a part of me was wondering why she never actually used my name. Even though we've known each other for quite a while, it seemed odd. Unfortunately, I was not thinking clearly. I guess I was just certain that I could handle anything she tried. When we got into her house, she suggested that I get undressed, and while I was doing that, she cast a spell on me. I guess she knew how to manipulate you. Next thing I knew, I was locked in here, unable to escape. The nymph hasn't harmed me, she just won't let me go. Before she enters the room, she casts some kind of spell, and I wake up later with no memories of what happened. Now that you've freed me, I must return to the grove to discuss the spirit of the wood with the other druids. Maybe the others have learned more than I have. I'm trying to help with that. What have you learned about the spirit of the wood? I do not know why, but there is madness in the spirit, and it is infecting the wood. It even affected the nymphs, so the madness must have a powerful hold. I do know that in order to get to the spirit, you will have to find a way to enter the pool that it used to come through, to get into and out of the wood. Before she cast the spell, the nymph did mention the spirit hasn't been here in quite a while. Tell me more about the pool. The pool is some kind of entrance to another realm where the spirit usually lives. I haven't the slightest idea what the other realm looks like, though. Why didn't you go into it? No living creature can get through the portal and into the other realm. That's what some of the oldest stories of my people say. The stories say that the portal exists between the realms of life and death. The spirit exists as some sort of half-life, so she can go back and forth through the portal, but we can't. Have any suggestions what I should do? You should try to find the others and see if they know any more. There's also a witch named Sitara in the wood, who might know something. I was going to talk to her after the nymphs. Beyond that, I have no idea how to cure the spirit, but it needs to be done soon, before some rash adventurer decides to kill off every living thing in the forest. About that... yeah. Are you able to get out of here on your own now? I can make it on my own. I will meet up with you at the Druid Grove. Thank you again, and good luck. Gave me a whopping 62 XP. Anything in here that I want to loot? No. Oh, this place is clearly not Golain. Yeah, pork room. We love the pork room because it's full of meat. We go to the pork room because it's really neat. We eat, we stand on our feet. I can't rhyme anymore, so I am beat. That was the very best song. What have we here? Bedroom. Slaves. Oh. Chain lightning. There was a trap? Maybe, oh, it was probably something the druid cast. I hadn't seen the druid. It's on the album for... Ready to face plant? Alright, you go do that, Aurelia. Have a good sleep. You know what? Before I cast any healing spells, I'm just gonna see if I can get away with a cheeky rest in here. Can. That was a lot of damage to my entire body. Welcome to the stream, Shoegaze. By the way, I'm curious. Shoegaze fan. What's up with that name? There's got to be some kind of story to that, right? Shoegaze is a genre of music. Ah, okay, never heard of it. But then I am not exactly the most educated when it comes to music. What kind of music is it? Like, if you had to compare it to maybe a more widespread, more mainstream known genre, what would you say it's like? Or similar to? Guess we're back to the main hall. Like if Enya was in Nirvana. That's an interesting mashup. Enya was in Nirvana. Huh. You know, that sounds kind of cool. I think I'd like to give that a try sometime. Bookshelf? Gold, because who doesn't keep coins on their bookshelf? I mean, what else is a bookshelf for, really?
Okay, dokie.
Bear, calm down. Wounds always welcome. Books on a bookshelf? What?
Okay, dokie.
Oh. More dreamy than regular rock? Interesting. I've never heard about it before now, but you know, I think I'm gonna give it a listen at some point. Because it sounds interesting. Oh, it's the chest. Wow, with a whole 12 crossbow bolts in it. Hang a right first, because that's most like a dead end. Ah, the tree room. So much entangle. See, this seems like it would be a good encounter if they were paired with other creatures, perhaps some kind of ranged attacker, so that being entangled would really matter. Loveless by My Bloody Valentine. Not the best point. I think I've heard of My Bloody Valentine. That name seems a little bit familiar. Ooh. Ooh, doo, doo.
The earth shall...
Time. You know what? Maybe I am mixing that up. You might be right. That would be like me. Oh, ow.
Die! Die!
Bear, you want to come here, please? Okay, we're gonna have to make do without the bear because the bear got stuck on a rock. Teleport. I've seen it do that before. I just have arrows sticking in my back. No, okay, it was stuck in my shield. That's a lot better. Drop the loot, drop the loot, drop the loot. No loot. Great. Please be something great. A pail of ale because it doesn't do anything very well. That was a reach. That wasn't very good. Hello, nymph.
I welcome and greet you.
Now here's the thing. If she's gonna charm or dominate me, guess who's wearing armor that makes them immune to mind-affecting spells? Because I found that earlier. So I'm really not worried here. No, I will not allow you to kill me. Nature's creatures must be protected. Now you are mine! Loop. Foolish woman! I don't know why you thought you could just steal into my house, kill my slaves, and destroy another of nature's protectors. But now you have fallen to my charms. Now bow to your mistress. The Shadows of Undrentide as a druid summoner. Never played a character like that before. It was pretty fun. Which one is first? Is Undrentide first or is Underdark first? I keep mixing those two up. Alright, let's play along. I'm wise enough to play along. Yes, mistress. What is your command? First, you can go and clean up any mess you made while getting in here. After that, you can go and collect all of the chamber pots and clean them out. Before you go, I want you to put on this cute little outfit. Menial labor? I don't think so. What? How dare you talk back to me? You're my unthinking slave. You tricked me. No. How is this possible? What has happened to my powers? I don't really care about your powers. Now that we know they are gone, why don't you tell me what's going on here? Undrentide is first. Okay, thanks. You mean you didn't come here to destroy me? Of course not. I came here looking for a way to help the spirit of the wood. Oh, This is terrible. I'm so sorry. I was certain that you... Oh, I don't know why I thought that now. There's nothing I can do to make up for this. I was wrong. How is that possible? You were here to kill me. That was what I thought the moment I felt your presence near my tree. I just wanted to stop you. Could you ever forgive me? Number 3. There can be no forgiveness for what you have done. There can be only death. Jesus Christ, calm the fuck down. Instead, what I'm gonna say is, I guess I can forgive you, but I expect you to help me in any way you can now. Oh, thank you, mistress. You are very kind. I will do whatever I can to help you. I just wish I still had my powers. I don't know why they've become so weakened. How long have you been having trouble? A couple of weeks ago, I was down by the river watching the fish jump, and I felt the presence of danger. I looked around, then scrambled up the bank and into a grove of trees. I couldn't see anything, yet the fear kept growing. Suddenly, there was a scream in my mind that felt like someone had stabbed a dagger into my brain. I was overcome by the power of it, and I fell to the ground unconscious. When I woke up, the fear was still there, and the sense that the whole forest was in pain. What could have caused that? It was the spirit of the wood. I've been sensing its pain and fear ever since that day. It is constantly screaming for help. It is all I can do to keep my sanity. Indeed, I guess you've experienced just how I am losing that battle. As time passed, I began to keep myself closer to home. Until recently, I've not even been able to leave my room, so great is the fear. You have suffered greatly. I suppose anyone would have trouble retaining their sanity. That is very comforting to hear you say. I feel as though you give me strength. The fear is not as consuming when we speak. Well, I guess there's more I should tell you. The first time a person came near my tree, I took him with my power and kept him to guard my home. The next few were easy too, but they started to get harder and harder. Now I have no power left, as you can see. I don't know what to do now. If I'm going to help you, I need to get to the spirit of the wood. Do you know how I could do that? I don't think that's possible. The spirit is a creature of both life and death, and only he can enter the portal to the other realm. What does that mean, both life and death? The spirit lives on another realm, somewhere between the world of the living and the world of the dead. It is only creatures of this plane who can enter the portal. The portal is in a pool below a waterfall, but finding it won't help you. It wouldn't help anyone. Are you sure the spirit is the only creature to ever enter the pool? Well, several have tried, but no, that's not a good solution. Forget it, the spirit is the only one who can do so successfully. You are going to say something else. You must tell me, please. There was a druid a long time ago who claimed he had figured out how to enter the spirit's realm. He said he had been studying it for years and had finally pieced it together. He didn't tell me how he was going to enter, but I was curious, so I followed him. He went to the pool and built an altar, but then he did the strangest thing. He took out a dagger and plunged into his own chest. His body slipped below the surface of the water, but when I went over to the pool, it was gone. Maybe he made it to the realm, but if he was dead when he got there, I'm not sure how it was worth it. Others have tried it through the years, but their bodies just lay there decomposing. Well, most of the others. What do you mean, most of the others? This is important. A dwarf came here a few weeks ago. He was fierce and mean and seemed immune to my charms. He asked me about the dagger that the druid had used to kill himself. I don't know how he knew about the druid, but I had kept the dagger as a keepsake of the druid. When he threatened me, I gave it to him. I never saw the dwarf again, but shortly before everything started going wrong in the forest, I found the dagger in front of the altar. Was the dwarf's body in the pool? No, now that you mention it, his corpse wasn't there. I need that dagger. Do you have it? I brought it back here, but I don't remember where I put it, because the pain hit me before I made it back here. I'm sure it's somewhere in my house, though. If you look around, you should be able to find it, but you shouldn't use it. I don't want another death on my hands. They're so bloody already. It's okay. I'm going to find the spirit and help you escape this fear. You have a strength within you that burns away the mask of terror that has shrouded my life these past days. That's a really cool line. I hope It sounds presumptuous, I'm sure, but I really hope that I may call you a friend. I can't think of anything else that would help, but I will answer any questions you have. Alright, that's all for now, thank you. Thank you for all your kindness, my friend. I do hope you will return again someday. If you manage to cure the spirit, please return, and maybe we can continue our friendship. Good luck in your quest. I am truly sorry for the harm I brought you, and for the death of my slaves, for which I am wholly to blame. Well, that's, I mean, one of quite a few very good reasons why you shouldn't keep slaves. At least not non-consensually. Consensual slavery is a different topic altogether. Ooh, ice bullets. Take them, I shall sell them. Talk to you? I meant to... The chest. It's the ceremony. Dagger. Mirror of Vanity. The magic mirror of vanity offers the viewer an image of themselves that is incredibly attractive. In fact, the image is so perfect that many viewers become lost in the illusion, believing themselves to hold greater physical charm than they truly do. I've known a few people who seem to have a mirror like that. Treatise on the Spirit of the Wood. This seems important. This musty old tome appears to be the type of book that was written and never read. It is a long, boring text written by a druid, Georgius Caney Getafix III, several hundred years ago. Uses large, complicated, and often seemingly meaningless words to discuss his observations on the spirit of the Neverwinter wood. One page in the text has been earmarked. There is a small comment besides an underlined passage in the margin. This could mean that if one stood in the pool below the waterfall and somehow died, one would reappear alive, presumably, in the realm of the spirit. Well, looks like we need to find a waterfall and Pepsi ourselves. All in a day's work for an adventurer, I suppose. This place must get awfully damp without any windows. So we definitely found a clue. Now let's go act on it. Followers to catch up. Into the woods. The woods. Most of this first. Might be some innocent deer that needs stabbing. Or you know, there might be something of actual interest.
I will win the day!
Like a cave! Oh, there's another pig. That'll do, pig. Oh, I think the game just crashed. Yeah. Yeah, we have a crash. Maybe she uses dehumidifying spells? That might be it. This game has gotten crashy. I think I saved. Alright. Launch. Shield your ears. This could get a little loud. Oh. Good thing I saved like a minute before. I shall fight the dreaded pigs! Or misclick and run away. Save again here, in case it crashes when I try to cross the stream again. Does? I guess we know this game operates on Ghostbusters logic. But it doesn't. It's fine. Fun fact, in about 9 days, I think, 10 days, I have a D&D game that has just reached the climax of an adventure, and the goal will actually be for the player characters to kill a dryad. Now, why would they want to kill a dryad? Well, this particular dryad has been corrupted by a demonic taint. Not that kind of taint. So she is actively corrupting the woods around her. So they've been sent by the druid of the woods to murder her, to make the woods better. Alright, let's see. Years ago, Villeneuve of the Iron Order was lost to a hurricane and stranded in the then unknown Karatur. He and his full plate armor were an oddity to locals, but he soon proved his commitment to justice. He became so respected that, when he died, his armor was cut into these shining light weapons in tribute. And I am gonna sell them. Do these have weight? They're throwing weapons, so I guess they do. No, no weapon. Bullets, or are they throwing weapons? They're shuriken. Oh no, spooters! They seem to have run out of iron or stone skin. Oh no, I'm rooted! Only I had a bow. Still rooted. Less. Am I not already? Oh, right. It's Healers kept. Come in very handy. Which my bear. Unidentified quarterstaff, eh? Let's see what I... It's enough. Staff of Curing. These items are said to manifest during times of great trouble, though the entity responsible varies depending on whose followers you question. Many have begun to think the staff's a gift of the combined gods of good alignment. Deities that know the faithful must struggle and that there is always a need for a healing hand. +5 bonus to heal. And can cast Cure Serious Wounds. Does that fit in here? No, but I can make it to. I'm gonna keep that. Some extra pocket healing, that'll come in handy. Rest and rebuff? Yeah, I think rest and rebuff. I got the rest of this cave system. I mean, a few Edicaps, a few giant spiders. It's not as bad as trolls and ogres everywhere. Revenge of the Teleporting Bear. Silk Blend. One. Spoon here. Cat's brace for... No, wait, that's not for selling. Silly Anderson. It. What else was it? Critical wounds. Three stacks of those now. Take out my stack of Cure Moderate Wounds. Start on a 4th stack. Save again. Got good loot. I guess if you really wanted, you could save scum the hell of this. Save before you open any container, and then keep reloading until there's something good in the container. You could do that. Seems kind of mind-numbing. Definitely not the sort of thing I would enjoy. Much rather just stab these Ettercaps. Hello, Ettercap! Come to bring you stabbings. Or not. Okay. Guess I'm using my bow. Go. A spider. Fancier. Go get it, Tommy! silk gland, but I think that's enough for now. Enough of them. Android. I think haven't really found any magic items, just the one shield. This amount of gems though, they're pretty valuable. Still, need money. I need money to buy equipment.
Woo-hoo! Ha! Ha!
Eating chamber. That sounds nice. Gonna be like a spider queen or something. Nobody likes a whiner. That means nobody likes someone who makes wine, right? That's how that's meant to be interpreted? I'm gonna go up, check out the central part of the dungeon. Or coming down and... Oh wait, that's not a new area, that's just like a part of... Okay. No, I'm gonna do this first then. Thought it was like a transition to a new zone. Does not seem to be.
Bring it on!
Ha! Ha!
I am here to stop the spider. Weapon ineffective. Oh dear.
My attack can't touch them.
Prayer. Battletide. Buffer.
Woo-hoo! Ha!
Dead Spider Queen. Spiders don't have queens. That's not how spiders work. Spiders aren't hive animals. Silly video games. Oh, I guess there might be a spider out there. Do I know? There's like 10,000 species of spiders. Oh! I found a person!
Pleased to see you.
Oh, thank you for unraveling me from that cocoon. I thought I was dead for sure. Glad I was able to find you down here. Who are you? My name is Orlane. I am a druid who was sent by my leader, Awil, to find out what's wrong with the spirit of the wood. So you're the one of the druids I was looking for. Glad I found you. I'm glad you found me too. That must mean Awil sent you. Thank the balance for Awil. He is a strong leader. So what were you doing down here? I was sent into the wood to find out why the creatures were attacking everyone. I tried talking to a deer in one clearing, but the poor thing's mind was so confused it attacked me. You were attacked by a deer? I've never heard of such a thing. Came right at me and I tried to dodge, but it caught me in the side with a hoof. Reared up to strike me again, but then it suddenly turned and ran off. I got up to try and follow, but then I heard a soft chittering sound behind me. Turned around, but before I even saw what was happening, something soft with hairy legs and mandibles leapt on top of me. The spiders attacked you on the surface? Didn't even know what it was at first. I felt the thing bite me, and suddenly the entire world started to spin. Next thing I knew, I was here, all wrapped up. I was just waiting to feel another bite when you came along and set me free. Again, thank you so very much. Now I need to find my companion druids and see if we can figure out what to do about the spirit of the wood. Right, well, tell me what you've learned about the spirit of the wood. Well, it's obvious that something is severely wrong with the spirit of the wood. It seems to have gone crazy. Usually, the spirit enters and exits the wood through a pool in the north part of the forest, but from what I could gather, the spirit hasn't been seen for a while. Tell me more about the pool. The pool is some kind of entrance to another realm where the spirit usually lives. I haven't the slightest idea what the other realm looks like, though. Why didn't you go into it? I don't know how much about the pool except a few legends. I do know that no living creature can get through the portal and into the other realm. According to an old druid I once met, the portal exists between the realms of life and death. The spirit exists as some sort of half-life, so it can go through the portal at will, but we can't. I hope you're feeling better now. You should get going. I should be fine now. Again, I can't thank you enough for your assistance. Good luck. Right, and still a lot of XP to go. I feel like he's supposed to walk away and then despawn. This is the second time a character has said, I'll go now, and then just walks 5 steps away and just stands there. Splooters. And upping 8 XP. But it all adds up. 8 XP isn't much for a kill, but you kill so much in this game. I could kind of use a heal. I am 25 down. Oops. Oh. 12. Light wounds. There can get. Yeah, we should be fine now. In fact, let's save in case something crashes.
I love this part!
Oh. Nice and cozy spider slaying. I'm almost happy Nithler isn't here. He's kind of Not very fond of spiders. There are a lot of spiders in this cave. Ooh, crossbow +2. That is probably the most valuable thing I found this whole trip.
I love this part! Ha! I love this part!
Arrows. Kind of running out of lightning arrows. Switch soon. Oh, no, I was running out of lightning arrows at some point. Looks like I bought a fresh batch. I am actually quite well stocked on them now. Okay, that's good. Good. Cool. Selling. Oh. What have we here? Rope of acid resistance. Nice. Also, I just noticed I am wearing the wrong ring. To improve my saving throws. There we go. Save. Exiting the cave. Crash. Crash. Bash. Oh, no crash. I think you're headed deeper into... Let's gather your party before venturing forth. What if I want to venture fifth? That's what you guys tune in for. Those quality jokes. Here, some beer. Ooh, a bear. Interesting. Is that a dire bear? I think that's a dire bear. Yeah, it is. Respect that a little bit. All of 12.
Okay, dokie.
Tell me. Ooh, a Soundburst scroll. Ace. Kind of disappointed I can't use the Scroll of Hell's Wisdom. Potion. Spirit poison. Poison to kill the spirit of the wood. Found at a campsite in the Neverwinter woods. Oh no. Oh no, someone was up to dastardly deeds. Poison to kill the spirit of the woods. Why would you? And wouldn't that, like, kill the woods? Cave. It's the Dire Bear Cave. Ow. He hits pretty hard. You should know, that's why I use it as a minion. Oh, I have gotten banged up. Cure critical wounds, here we go. Go gadget, cure critical wounds. Altar. Waterfall. So I know what to do there, I think, but I want to explore everything else first. Or I take the plunge. If I take the plunge, I mean plunge a knife into my chest.
I will win the day!
I will day the win! Alright, I think we've cleared everything. So I want to search these two caves before I try going through the portal. But rest up. My stone skin has worn off. Might as well refresh that. I wonder what Summon Creature 6 is going to summon for me. What's bigger and badder than a dire bear? Gonna be something like a dire tiger? Awesome. Go. Savey save. See what's in the cavey cave. Oh. Ara's home. Good morning, little Miss Skittles. Welcome.
I love this part!
Hope this fine Thursday finds you well. Oh.
Okay, dokie.
Oh, bear, you're too eager. Been better? Can't complain too much? Aw. How am I doing? I am doing great. I am doing great. Had a hard day yesterday. Had a fun game of 40k against a friend after pulling an all-nighter. And then I drove him home. That was a little rough on the old noggin. But had a great time. Slept really well last night. And you know, now I'm doing this. It is a good time as always. Ooh, the pork room. Pork room crate. 15 sling bullets. Must admit, a little disappointed. Air elementals.
I will win the day!
Invisible stalker. See, I had the thought that maybe I should get Invisibility Purge, since I'm up against Invisible Stalkers, but I feel like they can cast Invisibility at will. So, like, if I cast Invisibility Purge, they're just gonna recast Invisibility. Trapped. Like it. Does look locked. Bear, no smash.
It's done.
One is trapped. Pocket halfling, fix.
It's done. It's done. Okay, dokie.
Only disabling traps and picking locks gave XP. Topaz. Save it. I want to go up and store. Seems like bedroom, closet or something. Study. Study with a book. History of the Creator Races. Here we have... Oh, methods. We go down. I feel like I soaked a lot of fire damage with my Ring of Elemental Resist. Really worthwhile.
I can't
Oh.
carry this much.
Oh no!
Lose some of it.
Oh no! My strength was decreased. Good thing somebody memorized Lesser Restoration. Beautiful. It's... Oh, who's casting spells? Smith. Missile. so many methods. Defeats? I always called them methods. Bookshelf. Oh! Imascaran Tome of Resonance. Let's see. This heavy and tattered tome is labeled with large and ancient rune that translates simply to resonance. Among its more interesting passages is the following. The Etacap silk gland is a substance known to augment and accentuate the capabilities of other reagents. It is therefore quite popular amongst the scholars of wizardry. When combined with a fenberry and the spell Lightning Bolt, a magical mass is created that shimmers and glows, while maintaining the electrical charge of the spell. Those who have experimented with this mass find that the creation shows a resistance to many magical effects. It can only be guessed that the nature-bound regenerative focus, the fenberry, discharges Faerun's often magical effects, while the silk maintains the power of the lightning bolt. That down. And I know someone who will pay well for that book. Book. So just going to be a book, right? No, it's going to be 2 books. Trap. Go any further. Before we go any further, I need to have a little healing to do. I think I'm just gonna pop a moderate on myself. Call that good enough. Yo, Bodilla Godzilla! Hello and welcome! Let me just get you a shout out. Tomb Raider 3! How are you enjoying that? I haven't really played much Tomb Raider myself. Anyway, people from Bodilla Godzilla, if you don't know me already, I'm Bear Anderson. I play video games, and not very well, but I tend to have a good time. How's it going? Going really well. Having a great day. Tomb Raider 2. Oh, right. The exclamation mark threw me off. What are the numbers? As you can see, I am playing Neverwinter Nights, a classic. Golem. I can take a flesh golem. Intruder! Destroy! Destroy!
Halfling death!
Pretty hard. Take your beetles. Long time since you stopped by. Call from your mom to come pick her up. Oh, what are you guys doing? I'm happy to see you, as always. Open that door so we can get the fight on. There we go. I am pretty badly wounded. Badly enough wounded. Well, with a cure critical wounds. There we go. Greater gloves of concentration. Lovely. Getting sold, however. Dentist. Aw. Sorry to hear that.
No can do.
Good that you can pick her up then. Identified sickle. Black Soul Sickle. Normally, sickles are associated with druidic pursuits, but these items are dark and sinister, would hardly have belonged to a neutral man or woman of the wood. Black Soul sickles speak of nighttime ritual and evil intent. That is probably why their creator remains anonymous. +1 sickle with +2 vampiric regeneration. Not bad. Sold. Now let's go beat up some more elementals. Actually... Bone. Yeah, burn. Wounds. Just to top him up. Elementals. Oh, there's an invisible stalker too. I hadn't even noticed. Ow. Okay, I'm not gonna go through that door. I'm gonna search these 2 urns. Then I'm gonna back off and see if I can rest so I can reapply my stone skin again. Things are eating through my stone skin a lot faster recently. Go all the way over here. Should hopefully be far enough from any hostiles that I can rest. Good. Before I save, let's pull caster mambo. There we go. So I need to find a key to her cage. Guessing that's another one of the druids. Why have you come to Satara? Hello, Satara.
What in Suni's name are you doing in my house?
She the witch? The forest is destroying itself all around you, and I'm trying to find a way to save it. You think that gives you the right to barge into my home? You come in here, slaughter my servants, help yourself to my possessions, and you think that noble intentions suffice to explain your actions? I'm sorry, but your creatures, or servants as you call them, attacked me first. You were an intruder in my home. My servants were merely trying to protect me, as good servants should. Alright, Padilla, enjoy your lurk. Why would you think that there would be anything in my house that could help you to save the forest? There are some missing druids that I'm seeking, and I hoped you might have seen one. Oh, really? Very interesting. Well, that information... What is information on that worth to you? Would you be willing to do me a small service? How do I know you really have information? I can't tell you anything now, but if you truly want to save the female druid, then you will listen to what I say. The only thing that holds true value for me is my beauty. There is a nymph who lives in this forest who has a mirror that can return my beauty. I overheard 2 dryads talking about it just before all this trouble started. The nymph lives to the northeast of here. I would get it myself, but I can't go anywhere near her. The unearthly beauty of her face physically hurts me, and she shuns me because I am ugly. Please, please get me the mirror. If you really want my help, you should show some trust by telling me what happened to you. It's none of your business. You will help me or leave now. What are you willing to give me if I help you? I have a small gem that might interest you. It has elven writing scribed on its facets and seem to have some value to an elf in Port Last. He's been writing me, trying to convince me to give it up, but I couldn't be bothered. I'm sure you could sell it to him for a fair price. I also have knowledge of the whereabouts of a druid who has been missing. You might have information on the spirit of the wood. If you do what I ask, I will give you both things. Alright, what do you want me to do? The only thing that blah 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 blah. Okay, I will get this mirror for you. Oh, thank you, you dear woman. I look forward to the return of the dazzling beauty I once possessed. Should you be successful, I will gladly give you a precious gem and tell you what I know of the druids. If indeed that is the kind of reward you still desire, then. Ha-ha. Good luck, and don't be long, please. Well, I already have the mirror.
You have returned. Does that mean you have found the mirror?
I have the mirror right here. Oh, yes, yes, yes! I am so glad I trusted you with the task. Now, if you will just give it to me, then I can be cured. You will be blessed to look upon my true, dazzling beauty. I want the gem and the information, though. Of course. Here is the gem. You should be able to get something for it from that elf, Elaith, in Port Last. He seemed quite desperate for it. You can find a druid locked in the southwestmost room. Here's a key for the cellar door. Don't worry, she's not been harmed. Look at me. It worked. I'm beautiful again. I'll bet you never expected me to be so incredibly stunning, now did you? Why is the druid locked up in your house? That is something best left unspoken. Besides, I am young and beautiful now, so I promise it will never happen again. Now don't you think I am simply gorgeous? You're definitely striking to look at. Oh, it's true, and you are quite perceptive, so I'll help you even more. I found an old book that talks about entering the realm of the spirit of the wood. It is in my library to the southeast of here. Good luck, adventurers. Right, let's go rescue the druid, first and foremost. I have a key to set you free. All you have to do is trust in me. Hello, Bree.
Greetings to you.
Leave my face alone, you horrible... Oh, wait, you're not that ghastly hag. No, I'm Thalandra, and who are you? My name is Bree. Besides being the most beautiful druid in the Neverwinter wood, I am also one of the druids who was investigating the problems with the wood spirit. What are you doing here in the witch's house? I was wandering through the forest, dodging encounters with the normal inhabitants. There was no point in even trying to speak with the animals. They were almost rabid with fear and anger. Then I thought of the witch. Why would you seek the witch? The animals have always held the witch in high esteem. She protects and helps them quite often. I figured that the spirit probably wouldn't have any control over her mind, so perhaps she would be a source of information. I found the witch in a clearing near here. She was harvesting some herbs at the time, so I came out quietly and waited for her to notice me. She worked for a while, then turned and smiled at me. Her eyes remained fixed on my face for a long time. She stared at your face. Are you blind? My radiant beauty stunned her, the poor thing. Wow. Guess we're not at all full of ourselves. She just seemed to admire my looks. No surprise, really, since she certainly has none. She convinced me to enter her house, and we sat down to have tea. We talked a little, but then I started to get dizzy, and I realized there was something in my tea. Next thing I knew, I was locked in this room. The witch came in and muttered something about stealing my face. I don't know what she meant by that, although if I had her face, I'd want a different one too. Now that you've freed me, I will return to the grove and consult with the other druids about the spirit of the wood. Tell me what you've learned about the spirit of the wood. It's gone insane. The whole forest is caught up in its insanity, and if someone doesn't stop it soon, I fear the creatures will start tearing each other apart. The spirit is normally peaceful and comes into the wood through its pool to tend to the creatures. Since the violence began, the spirit hasn't come through at all. If it had, I would have tried to talk to it. How do you think the spirit would have reacted to you? I don't know what it would have done. It might have attacked me, but I would have tried anyway. It's the source of the problem. Pool is some kind of entrance to another realm. I'm just gonna skip through this. Do you need help escaping, or can you make it on your own? I can make it on my own. I will meet up with you at the Druid Grove. Carry the image of my beautiful face in your mind for good luck. Farewell. Oh, Jesus Christ, I hate her. Save in case we get a crash. Crash is only fun when it's a bandicoot. What even?
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
What even is a bandicoot? Is that like a real creature?
It's done.
Witch is gonna be so pissed when she finds out I tricked her. But when you really think about it, it was either that or kill her, so she got off lightly. Another flesh golem. Gonna divine favor myself. Buff and then go in and punch it. Plus 2 damage. Bleh. 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 City of Skin, that's not a book I need. Treatise on the Spirit of the Woods. This is the exact book I already have. Don't need another one.
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
I'll leave it when it's good and looted. I guess this a 40. I'll take it, but just for selling. Gonna say it again?
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
Ron. Bodak's tooth. Belly goes here. Right. Ring of Insight. Do your magic. Rod of the Ghost. This long, thin rods can make their wielder become ethereal, and they're just thus harder to engage in combat. One use a day. I'm actually gonna keep that for using on myself, rather than sell it. Here, the meatery. Alright, we have thoroughly robbed the old lady.
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
I was saying, we have thoroughly robbed the old lady. So now let's leave her house in peace. How are we doing on XP? 2,356 till the go out into the woods. Another rest and rebuff. Now there is another cave I want to check out before we try talking to the spirit. Just in case there's any more info to be had. Or any more loot to be had. Yeah. And I will just take a quick bathroom break and then we'll continue the adventure. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's continue. All the treasure in the Neverwinter woods. What's in these caves? Oh, that's a very small cave. An enemy here? Ancient dire bear. Okay. I'm gonna take that seriously. Now I fight as well. No treasure from it? Well, it was worth 200 XP. Most enemies I see are worth like 6 or 8 or 16, so... Dangerous Teddy.
I can't carry this much.
Oh, don't
Lose
worry.
some of it.
Don't worry. How heavy is this rod? One of... Oh, it's one of many. Alright. I've seen that before, so I'm not gonna read it.
I can't carry this much. Lose some of it.
Go. All good. Endurance, pretty sure. Here. An ancient altar covered in grotesque carvings, bloodstains, some fairly recent, surrounded by bones, looms ominously beneath the waterfall. Right, my options are: draw the blade of the dagger across the palm of your hand and drip blood on the altar. Wave the dagger in random patterns above the altar. Sacrifice a small woodland creature on the altar using the ceremonial dagger. Draw forth the dagger, plunge it into your chest and have your henchman do the same. Or, using the dagger, scratch your initials into the altar. Alright, I am going to Pepsi myself. Hey! We made it! Alright, save. Of course! Yeah. Six and full on plus sixes? I don't have any plus sixes. It's the trouble. Take this potion of heal instead. Pack of plus sixes. Oh no, I have to kill more fairies. I don't want to. Man, I sure am rolling a lot of ones on these reflex saves. There we go. Bells, the bells, they ring and ring, but they can't be heard when gargoyles sing. Who's this?
Well met.
Oh, Lolly, what's this woman who shares my frying pan? I'm Philandra, who are you? Who are I? Who be me? That's not the thing I told the tree. I tell you once and then no more, my name be locked behind a door. The door can open if you try, but you lose, then say goodbye.
I love this part!
I'll be right back.
Well met.
I am going to try to ask some questions. What are you doing here? Out of luck, then get me stuck. They did say hi, but no goodbye. Mean somebody left you here and you can't get out? Like mice through holes, out they go, but close the holes to me, said no. The job me did, though not know why, was to the tree to say goodbye. Spirit sick, but it no die, though I did me best to try. Me chopped it good, then poisoned well, but now me be stuck here in hell. Do you know how to cure it? I'll with the cure does be, but you won't find it out from me. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody your secret, you can trust me. Up in the northeast, across the river Locks, is where you can find a pile of rocks. Within the pile does lie the vial. Why would someone want to hurt the spirit? Stone to get with magic rune, that spirit hid like a sacred tomb. We did not see what rune be like, it goes to mage, that's quite a hike. What thing it does, me not know, me did it because Morgrim tells me so. It's Morgrim. If the mouse squeaks, the lion pounces, and swallows down those little ounces. Okay, you're scared of Morgrim, don't worry, I'm a much tougher lion than he is. The wounded duck might flop and flail, but soon be eaten, same with quail. Others come and join the feast, that's the part you'll like the least. So you mean other cultists are causing trouble? Other cultists me knows 3, but me not know who they be. One does walk in caves like Fort, north of the city of Last Port. 2 does hide unless he ran within the city of Luscan. The last would be number 3, lost in Charwood, mad like me. Now it does the time... Try that again. And now it does be the time to go. I'll just get me hat. But wait, oh no! Me hat be gone, who would know? You hit it on me, now it's time you go. Oh, and then he attacks. Okay. Well,
I'll have your life.
assuming he is somewhat dangerous. Throw out another prayer. I don't know, what's that say? This is a journal, obviously written by the dwarf Relmar before he went insane. It details much of his journey to the spirit's realm. There are several sections of particular note. Entry 432, I think. Word came down from Morgrim in the tower in Luskan today. I'm being sent to Neverwinter Wood with some lackeys to attack some spirit creature. Bloody wizard's given me a vial of poison, supposed to be incurable, sort of the single-shot antidote he gave me. I'm not sure why he gave me the antidote, though. Possibly I could use it for bartering? For something, though, Talus only knows what we're searching for. Some of his wizards are coming with me. They better not get in my way, or I'll... Entry 34. Stupid wizards want to kill me. They say it's the only way to enter this other realm. I'll be damned if I let some boneyarst. Entry 39. Idiot wizards let it slip that there be 3 other cult agents in the area. One be holed up in Luskan, and let me just add that the finest of whorehouses be in that town. The second be exploring some caves to the north of Port Last, while the other be in Charwood, a place I know precious little about. In thinking that when me adventure be here be done, there may be a wee bit of gold to be earned with such information. Entry 52. And a damn fine pickle me be in now. Orc and Tithit both are dead, killed by the spirit while I poisoned the tree. Then those wizards took off and left me here to die. I don't know how, but you can count on Relmar to find his way back home, and when I do... Entry 57. What be wrong with this place? Every landmark disappears without a trace. It seems like there be no way out. It makes me want to shout. What the blazes am I rhyming for? I don't know what's happening, but I decided I'd better hide the antidote to the poison before I get jumped by the spirit. All blasted night the thing wails. Last night, I just about got up and took the antidote over to pour on its tree. Can't imagine what I was thinking. The last entry is almost incomprehensible, as the ability to think or write coherently seems to have been stripped from the dwarf's mind. It does mention something about a pile of rock to the northwest of the spirit. Alright, so we didn't even need to have that conversation with him, because the book tells us everything we learned anyway. Pile of rocks to the northwest. Here? Got some fairies. Yep. Do. Do. Fairy dust. Spirit poison antidote. We have the antidote. Just need to go heal the spirit.
I will win the day! Ha!
Is this going to be a dead end? Oh, it is. It is. Okay. So I was going the right way. Alright, let's not. Put it on the. No. Come on. Why am I slow? Not in the web anymore. What the fuck am I meant to do? Or I could just die. I know exactly what I'm meant to do, I just don't know how to do it within the confines of the game, is the problem.
I love this part!
Like, I don't know which action to take to give the spirit the antidote. Dwarf's journal said something about pouring it on its tree, but I don't seem to be able to interact with its tree. Because of these damn altars in the way. Like, I'm gonna look it up, this isn't fun. Oh, so I have to beat the spirit down to make it go non-hostile first. Okay. It's a fight then. Treat it like such. Let's go fight us a spirit of the woods. Yeah, I was trying to be smart about it, and all I had to do was approach it like a blunt object.
Woohoo!
Can you speak? Blurry images race through your mind. Very little is recognizable except some images of small animals and other woodland creatures. Then the images become clearer. A stream of pictures flicks through your mind. Woodland creatures of all shapes and sizes, trees and bushes, insects and rocks. The images are jumbled together and include everything imaginable that could be found in a forest. Yeah, that's what it is. Images slow down and you see one creature. While the details are blurry, it is obviously a dwarf. Image of the spirit appears, and the dwarf does something to a tree, but you can't quite understand what he does. Suddenly the dwarf is gone, and the image of the spirit begins to fade. The woodland creatures appear again, but this time you see them as if through a red glass. Creatures begin to attack each other and other shapes that might be humanoid. You sense the fear and frustration of the spirit as the images jumble together into incomprehensible darkness. The spirit stands, staring off into nothing, looking weaker than ever. Right, so now I have found the cure for you. Yes, I will cure them. I will cure you. First, then give the antidote to the spirit. It shudders, then the spirit seems to swell in size. Emotions of joy and love threaten to overwhelm your senses. Yay! Images in your mind gain clarity and focus as the spirit recovers from the poison. The image of a fox curled around a sleeping rabbit fills your mind, along with an intensely protective feeling. Now, can you show me what happened here? See a group of men come into the forest. A familiar, evil-eyed dwarf is with the group. Go to the pool, and the dwarf steps into it. One of the men, blah, 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 blah. Go on. The image dissolves, and suddenly you see that the... I already know this! That they want. The image returns with the two men who were not in the fight running over to the tree. They start to dig between its roots until they uncover a smooth, flat stone. Now there's some information. One of the men in the image laughs and then casts a spell. The two step through a portal that appears. They're gone. Relma goes to run through the portal, but it disappears. The last of the men fighting the weakened spirit are slain. Relma flees away from the tree to disappear. What was on that stone? All images disappear from your mind to be replaced with a glowing sigil. The glyph pulses with power. Get the sense of incredibly strong magic. As you look at the rune, the feeling changes from power to time. Feel age is slipping away from your present to the past, long before your time, before the demi-human races, even before the humans had power. The sense of time disappears, and you are left an image of the spirit placing the stone in the roots of the tree. Images recede entirely from your mind. Your body feels distorted for a short moment. This is cool. The spirit smiles at you. The last thing you sense is a pleasant emotion of farewell. And it kicks me out, so I didn't get to loot its altars. Fair enough. We've done it. And we found out a lot of information. I'm just going to rest and rebuff. Then we're going to start heading back. Honestly, I was expecting the Neverwinter woods to be bigger, to be more extensive. Cat, I don't want you standing in front of my screen. You're disrupting the stream, do you know that? You're not cooperating with my content creation efforts. Thank you. It's almost like he doesn't care. Doubt I'm gonna need these buffs on the way back, but you never know. Maybe another Cult of the Eye assassin is gonna try his luck. go. Map go. Also, I want to stop by the nymph on the way back. See what she says. Now that I've saved the spirit of the woods. They're probably going to be upset with how many animals I killed, but that's just tough. That's the price of doing business, I'm afraid. So I think I saved all the druids, so I think this was a rousing success. Let's see how she's doing. Oh, where is she? There she is. Nature's hero returns triumphant. I am sure that your confidence and courage shall be an inspiration to all who serve nature's purpose.
I welcome and greet you.
That's all she has to say. Okay.
I welcome and greet you.
Well, that's fine. I was expecting more. But I guess, you know, you don't need anything more. I was just expecting it to be, you know, an actual conversation. But now that I think about it, what else does she have to tell me anyway? Guess it makes sense. And then we'll get a little money for the people we saved. I think it was something like 500 for resolving the situation, and then another 300 per druid. It's pretty good. It's gonna be like 100 or something, 1600. Can't math right now. Archdruid Cable.
I see you are back. Have you had any luck?
I've cured the spirit of the woods. You have done very well, lass. With the spirit of the wood cured, we can return to our union with nature and her creatures without fear of destruction. Here is the 500 gold, as I promised earlier. I am happy to have been of service. Thank you for your generosity. Good luck to you, my child. May the blessing of Sylvanas go with you.
I see
Done.
you are back.
Found one of your
Had
druids. Steadfast Orlane has returned. It's good to have him back in the circle. We're overjoyed to welcome back Bree. Here's your 300 gold. My dear friend Terrari's return was welcomed by the grove. Nature herself is impressed with your abilities. Thank you for rescuing all of the druids. I have great hope for the spirit of the woods. Good luck. I was expecting the druids I rescued to be here so I could talk to them. But I guess not. Got a nice chunk of XP though. Turning in those quests. We're just 1025 short of leveling up. Let's do some trading. Must speak of the werewolves. Had some successes finding the boys, actually. Found Geth. Here's his ring. Always sad to see someone part from this world, especially when that someone, Geth, is such a fine young man. The world will be safer for your heroism, however. Your reward, as promised. Unfortunately, there are still other children. If you have news, I'll find them. Now, for some trading. Send back, which I just want to sell. Good. Save. Journal I have no use for. E. Spirit of the Woods, I can sell that. Sell frickin' fire bullets, sell rolls. Spirit poison. Wait, that's crossbow. I'm getting a nice chunk of money. All this, I was expecting less. Looks like it all adds up pretty nicely. Let's say sell it. Cannot sell this item. That's all. Alright. That was it. Now, I'm gonna go to the inn, listen to those guys babble on about werewolves. Inn right here? I think it is. Because that guy wants his gem.
I am in the middle of a drink, but please stay. I will.
I could ask you some questions. So. All this on a previous stream. Well, I should help you recover the gems.
Don't worry, young Ander. This will work out yet. Everything
I'll tell you
happens for a
exactly what you
reason,
must
it
search
does.
for. The three
Thanks
gems
so
are
much for
small,
helping
the
me
size
out,
of a
Mark.
fingernail, but elegantly carved with many delicate facets. They are light-hued, but will have something vaguely dark in the center. One of the gems is in the possession of Wanev, a local wizard. I suspect the gem is secreted away in his tower and be found in the grasslands between Port Last and the Charwood. Tower gates are magically locked, and I do not know how they can be opened. Here, I've acquired a key that I was told will open Wanev's cottage here in Port Last, near the eastern gate, and may have some information that will allow access to the tower. Wanev has not been in the cottage for some time, but still, I bid you caution. Another gem is held by a fierce warrior woman named Samithra, who passed through several days ago. I believe she said she was bound for Luskan, but she certainly could have been lying. The third I have learned is held by Satara, a witch who dwells within the Neverwinter woods to the east of here. Contacting her has proven to be quite difficult. I wish I had more information to go on. Hopefully, however, this shall prove enough. I wish you the best of luck.
Don't worry, young Ander.
How do you
This
do?
will work out yet.
I have one of the
Everything
gems right here.
Happens for a reason, it does.
Oh, good.
so much for
The witch
helping
woman
me
gave
out,
it up,
Mark.
did she? Won't ask what you had to give her in return. Here are 200 gold pieces, I promise. Might you have another of the gems? No, I'll be going. 200 gold. Gotta admit, I'm not impressed. Let's check out Wenev's cottage. It's right over here. I was here already. Maybe there's something new. Don't mind me, doggy. Oh, right, I couldn't get into the basement before. I probably can now with that key. I'm gonna save here. Save in a slot. Skeletons. Not even necessary. No, that was overkill. Skeleton knuckles. Take it. Something. Skeletons. No spellcasting. Bad skeleton. What are those? Ooh, dagger +1. That'd be worth like a few hundred gold. Bugbears. Ooh, a bugbear shaman.
Here comes Halfling Death!
I think I can take a few bugbears. Johnny goes ah! Horrible noises. And then I killed them. Books, no. Scroll. Slot's tongue. Books. Finally have ooh, a magic wand. Wand of Lesser Summoning. Single use of summon creature 3. Don't need. If it didn't unsummon my dire bear, I would use it because then I would just use it to summon on top of traps and stuff. Bit. Ooh. Another flesh golem. Oh look, a gargoyle. Bedroom journal. This appears to be a journal of one Wanev, a mage. It reads, "Curse the demon ale! Damn it, damn it, damn it! I have no idea where I've put the ingredients for the recipe. How drunk was I? What was the blonde's name? Curses! If I can't find the ingredients, I can't get into my den. I think I left my wardstone and journal in there. What was I supposed to tell the bugbears again? There are numerous expletives here. Then I intend to return to my tower and never return to this stupid, overpriced cottage. Thank the gods I've got nothing worse than the trolls guarding the back way. Stupid wardstone." That, even though I don't really need it. But before I go anywhere, take restoration, self level drain. There. It's getting retired fairly soon. How soon is fairly soon? 411 experience points. Then I'll be level 11, then I'll be able to cast the next level of summoning spell.
Bring it on!
Wyatt's cookbook. Recipe for something revolting reads: slot tongues ground with fire beetle belly make the base. Add 2 parts skeleton knuckles and stir heavily before mixing. Slot tongue, fire beetle belly, 2 skeleton knuckles. Tongue, belly, skeleton. Brazier, seen much use, though certainly not for cooking. The unmistakable smell of ozone and something disgusting hangs about it. This must be a wizard's tool, though without directions it's difficult to discern what it is for.
Ah, no can do.
Wanev's lab journal. This appears to be the plans for tower construction written by one Wanev. Mage. Section catches your eye. At last my tower defenses are complete. The gates require my wardstone and the caves are heavily guarded. Note to self, the bugbears are idiots. They simply must learn not to all rush to the alarm gong every time it's sounded. While they are all milling about the gong, someone could slip into the empty barracks and right to the portal. You'd best take this journal back to the tower, or I'll forget to tell the fool. Ward stone. Oh my god. He is really not very competent. Then again, I'm about to die to a trap. Cool it. Just gonna go pick him up. And I hope whatever is in there is worth 150 gold.
It was so strange. It's done.
Ooh, a golden circlet. Immune to mind-affecting spells, +1 to will saves, +1 to concentration, 10 spell resistance. What am I wearing? Wearing a Thavian circlet, +2 to intelligence, to saving throws. You know what? I'd rather wear the golden circlet. Now, I have immunity mind-affecting spells on my helmet, so now I can take the Bronde family armor and replace it with just a better chain shirt. Which I believe I can get my friend up at the Green Griffin. I'm just gonna file here. Now, before I go there, I do have a book to sell to the magic lady.
Well, hello. Have you exciting news for me, or is this just a routine visit? Either way, I'm pleased to see you again.
I have one of the tomes you seek. That is most excellent news. Please let me see what you have. Oh, this is so very exciting. Well, well, the Tome of Resonance. Though I hoped otherwise, I felt certain I would never see it amongst my collection. You have my admiration and appreciation. This should keep you quite happy indeed. I would think, don't you? Now tell me, what else might I do for you? 500 gold? Nice. Can you provide me with more than 500 gold? These tomes are rare indeed. Fine, I'll give what I can, but do not ask for more. Alright. Goodbye. So that puts me at 17,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the Green Griffin. I'm going to get myself a chain shirt +2. Increase my AC to 25. But again, I don't know when cult assassins might turn up, so I will rest and rebuff. Getting close. Getting really close. Okie dokie. Now, unless some asshole from the cult tries to jump me, this should just be a peaceful walk through the countryside. This time I will actually remember to not go in the barn first. Feel all smart. Talk to her as well. First.
Sorry, but since the competition...
Let's see what you're selling. Doo-doo-doo. Studded leather, that's like, yeah, that's 3, 4. Chain shirt plus 2, or breastplate plus 2. 2, 4, 4 is what I need. Scale mail is 4, 4 as well, so minus 2, 20%. Minus 2, 20%, there's no difference. That's the same too. Ooh, what's storm armor? It's plus 3, gives fire and sonic resist and spell resistance. Fancy as fuck. I think I'm just gonna stick with the chain shirt.
I can't carry this much. Lose some of it.
And then we're gonna sell this. Which means I increase my AC and I make a profit. Not to complain much about that. Here I want, but since I'm here, couple of odds and ends. Go. Let's talk to, was it Zamithra? Zamithra.
I'm on the prowl. Stay out of the way. Hard day?
Yeah, me kill orcs all day. Big army.
Interested in a hard night?
Huh? More orcs?
If you'd like.
Oh, me see what you doing now. You want ramp, huh?
The gods made you smart, did they? Come up to my room then and waste your wit on me there.
Yeah, me do that.
I have no idea what's going on. Okay, save. Going to take off shield, my armor. Not have an armor check penalty, and then we're going to go into stealth mode.
Halt! You have but a moment to leave my room before I attack you.
Talk to her.
Thief! How dare you!
She's trying to talk to you. Bye.
Okay, dokie.
Not the most elegant solution. Oh, whatever.
Dear scum! It's dear scum! It's dear scum! Reach before the sun!
Sorry, but since the competition's been won...
Nobody cares. Nobody cares that I just murdered this woman. A pretty good looking rapier. Sing. Defy. Black Rider Quill. Black Rider quills take their name from a celebrated epic repeated in any bardic college worth its salt. The subject of the tale is dark, encouraging one to dance around in your bones. But it is referenced here solely to stimulate the muse. These blades were likely forged in tribute and were probably not present for the events of the original story. It is not known if they were commissioned together or individually. So it is a +1 rapier that gives a +4 bonus to lore and perform. I already have a +2 rapier. That... I mean, I could keep it around to just equip it whenever I need a bonus to lore. But I don't think that's worth it. I don't think it's worth the wait to do that.
Sorry, but since the competition's...
So I am just gonna sell it. 2,400, nice. Bad at all. A rapier of lore. Sword inside your chest tells me I know your backstory. Yes! That's how it works, right? How you doing, Lewis?
How do you do? Have you had any
gems right here? Could I buy some equipment from you? Let's see what he has.
Don't worry, young Ander. This will work out
Probably
yet.
doesn't do anything
Everything
I want.
happens for a reason, it does.
Thanks so much for helping me, Al.
A +4 leather armor. Damn. Bonus to hide on top. I don't know. Get a couple of potions of... Good, how have I been? Oh, you know, ups and downs. I'm doing really good right now, though. I'm having a fantastic day today. Leave here before... Mad listening to those two. Another level of cleric. Ration. Now to the spellbook. The music is good. I would stay for the music, but there are 2 NPCs in there that constantly keep repeating the same lines, and it's driving me mad. If it wasn't for that, I would hang out there. Tropic. In. I think I'll get a second divine. Third level, I'm thinking a 3rd prayer maybe? Stock fire do again. Oh, wait a minute, this is an amazing weapon buff. Points of damage plus fire damage. Holy shit, I'm getting Darkfire to buff myself with. I kind of want to get 2 Darkfires so I can buff Tommy with it as well. 4, I'm got what I got on level 5. Don't need summon creature anymore. Instead of summon creature, just I tried Darktide yet? No, I don't think my PC can run Darktide. So I probably won't play it until I get a PC upgrade. Bear Anderson is... I don't know. I didn't really think it through when I changed my name from Mr. Anderson to Sir Anderson back in the day. And I'd gotten kind of tired of being called Sir. It just didn't feel appropriate. And, you know, I'm changing my meat space name to Björn, which is a common Danish name, but it also means bear. So Bear Anderson seemed appropriate. Not really anything deeper than that. What is it? Tiger? Tiger! I was right. Tiger! What else do we got? Instead, I could get a ghoul. Get a dire tiger. Blades. Have a tiny boy. Yeah, whatever. People can think what they want. No big deal. Ooh, harm and heal. Restore to full hit points. That is really good. It's going to be it. Sanctuary. Later ally. If I get tired of a dire tiger, maybe I'll summon an angel instead. Death to death. Nah. Go heal. Three Danish people. Two of them had. Well, technically I haven't had mine yet. I was going to do it. Because in Denmark, it's free to get a name change when you get married. So we were gonna do it earlier this year when we got married. But then that didn't happen because of reasons. We've postponed that. So now I'm kind of waiting for us to get married so I can get the free name change instead of paying for it. So really, I'm just some kind of mix between poor and cheap. But yeah, my parents named me Jacob, and I always hated it. I've disliked that name my entire life. So, I figure it's time for a change.
Ah, no can do.
No can do.
I am pleased to see that you remain safe, my friend. Lord Nasher tells me he is confident of your success, though I do worry at the danger in which you place yourself. Have you yet discovered any new information on the cult?
Do you have any advice for me?
I wish there were better. All I can not every.
So I didn't really get any new information from that. Wait, probably because I dropped that book. I should have put all of them. I think I dropped the church. Spirit poison. This journal. That's what I needed. So I'm guessing the two other Danes you know, that must be Meatman and Niv. Now I'm curious which of those had a name change.
I am pleased to see that you have you yet discovered any new information on the cult?
I have located some information about the cult.
This is good news. What have you discovered?
Here is a insane dwarf's journal.
One can only wonder what this cult might have done had their plans in the Neverwinter Wood been successful. Well done.
Erebeth, you're a paladin. You clearly didn't prioritize intelligence when you assigned your ability scores, because they did succeed. They were there to get a stone. They got the stone. Anything else is secondary, and you should know that.
This information confirms it then. The cult is located within Luskan. Excellent work. You have justified Lord Nash's faith in you and more. You will need to get into Luskan and enter the host tower itself. Speak to Erin. Hopefully he will have some ideas on how you can go about this.
I'll do my best.
Very well. Go and speak to Erin then. May Tyr watch your path. May Tyr watch over us all.
Don't mind the sound of a cat in a blender. That is just our cat Fidouche acting up. He does that when he's getting deaf, and it's normal for cats when they lose their hearing to get a lot noisier because they can't really hear themselves anymore. So
I understand that you have found
we just have to get used to it.
Pointing the cult within Luskan. That is good. I believe I have found a way inside the city. An old friend of mine is a sergeant who works the city gates. I have convinced him that the plague is no longer a threat, and as a favor, he has agreed to allow my agents and I into the city. I will give your description to him, so he will allow you entry. Erebeth and I shall be moving our base of operations to Luskan, so we will meet you there.
Very well.
Erebeth and I shall begin moving our base to the Temple of Tyr within Luskan. Once you get inside the city, meet us there. Remember to finish up any loose ends you have, and to take what companions and gear you need before going to Luskan. You will not be able to leave the city once you enter. Go then, and do what you must. I wish you success.
Right, but there's still a whole third of this chapter we haven't explored yet, because we never went south. So, I want to go south. I want to do all the stuff I didn't get to do. But before I leave town, I'm going to rest up. Right, dire bear time is over. Now, dire tiger time. Done. There. And I think that is going to be it for this stream. Had a nice 3-hour stream, made some progress, finished up the Neverwinter Wood. This seems like a great place to end, and the next time we will be heading down to explore Charwood.